Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cemented, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. What's up? What's up? What's up? Woo! Child. The girl is in the house. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm not talking about I'm in the proper house, here with you guys. I'm in my house and it's hot up in this mud. But baby, who ain't finna mess with that thermostat is me. Cause shut up. This month's bill was $200. $200. That's not the highest bill I've ever had, but I ain't really feeling it if you know what I mean. Hi, Bonafides. What's up, BL? What's up, Miss India? Cool gamer and body blogger. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all hope y'all are having a fabulous weekend. I certainly am. Oh, child. I told y'all I was going to come in here today and give some opinions and, come my way. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Listen, as always, these are the rules. if your opinion, we were asked, so if our opinions are not the same as the host, then we're wrong, or are differences allowed in the chat? And my moderator, Nene, said, which she was 100% bullseye, if your opinions go against facts, yes. That's the real dealio. Okay. Whew. So, y'all, I was just sitting around, all week. You listen to different things on YouTube and do different things, and part of my guilty pleasure is listening in on the beef sector. Um, I've never been a part of the beef sector, despite what others may think. I may have had fallouts with people in the beef sector, and then we rocked the party that rocked the body. Okay, uh, but a mainstay, someone who made it their business to beef, nah, that's not me. Frankly, y'all, I'm really too old for it. But also, once I realized when I had legitimate situations with people that the people in that area are ingrained no matter what with their faves, and many people are either scared to talk to their fave when they've done wrong, wants to praise the fave in the manner in the right when they're doing wrong, and then go behind back and say that they're, oh no, maybe you shouldn't have did that. If they even bucking up to do that, most people are not even bucking up to do it, okay, or integrous enough to do it. Then, or they just don't think they have a different measurement of wrong and right when it comes to their fave, which is illogical to me. So therefore, I said, I don't give a damn what kind of beef I have with anybody, what kind of issue I have with, the couple of people who was trying me. I said, bump it. I'm through with it, right? But as a spectator, I do have some commentary. My number one piece of commentary is, excuse me, y'all, that's the wrong thing. I don't understand. There's not enough money to be made, period, by most of the people through the videos, even the memberships. And more and more and more since COVID, we seeing the cash apps decline, okay? And cash apps and super chats decline, right? There's not enough money to just come out here and have random beefs. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be about attention, an ill-gotten way to gain attention. And that's a damn shame for a lot of people at the ages that we see in the B sector. Okay. Thank you, BL. And I really was like watching it a lot, maybe right before my hysterectomy to uh, Mother's Day, a little bit after Mother's Day. And I was like, you know what? I don't care what anyone has done to me. You know, I'm gonna try my hardest not to interact anymore. Unless it's just some commentary in the chat, not anything provocative. And because y'all really, if you think about it, most people in the B sector are over 40. I mean, content creators, the ones that keep up a lot of shit. I still, as I said in 2016, feel like subscribers keep up more than anything. And it's not, I feel like the subscribers keep up more of the mess, literally, but also figuratively, in the manner that, as we've seen play out so many times on this thing, content creators have to keep their clout or fear facing ridicule from subscribers when they go off script, if they go off script. You see what I'm saying? So the power is really in the subscribers. And more as we see more of these subscribers become content creators or jump on panels and have camera slips and the doxing and stuff like that, we're looking and we're seeing that a lot of the subscribers really don't have a lot going on either. They just really don't have a lot going on. So I came on, so I decided to refrain from interacting. Even with the 1, 2, 3 people that really still could get this verbal work. You know what I'm saying? Because of the bullshit that they done did to me. I've decided to pull back. Okay? That don't mean if you keep playing, and it's one that keeps playing, that I won't roast you. Okay? But it's really a trip when you think about it. Like, what really is the game besides attention from strangers? Because if it was really money to gain, we wouldn't see so much. I can see you, BL, now. I just said thank you when you called me beautiful. I can see you right now. What we see is a bunch of begging. So you know it ain't no money. Y'all saw me yesterday come and tell you, listen, can you hit the cat? Oh, girl, I forgot. Hit the Cash App if you like to donate to the channel because I ain't making no money on this channel. Okay? Even though, oh, you didn't hear me? Okay, that's okay. Even though, can you sit down? Even though I'm up here making a video or two a day this month for Jumpstart July, I still ain't, the Skrilla ain't coming. And I'm like, what's going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my ventilation together because it's hot in the mud. I got this bright light because I'm about to come on camera. What the hell is going on? And so which I'll never be on here begging, hell, I worked for a whole year on here selling jewelry. And ain't gonna make a comment like that. You think these other folks ain't feeling the same thing? My channel has less, what do you call it, possibility of YouTube community guidelines infringement than 95% of the people in the beef sector. So if that's the case, if I'm not making no money, these niggas ain't making no money either. So ain't got the nerve to be over 40. So it's kind of like, it's really not, it's not a hit for me. That's not the move for me. Okay. But let's talk about what we see besides the age and the fact that folks ain't making no money, and we wonder how the hell are you even engaging so diligently? Okay. What I'm seeing is a bunch of people saying they don't like this person or that person just because their fave don't like them. Now I can understand in this virtual world, your fave beefing with somebody, you and your faves chat, who ready? Oh, who ready? Okay, who riding and all that shit for your fave. But to be all up in other folks' chat and panels and stuff like that, and then because you didn't did that, now you done drummed up beef with your fave's original enemy. Now you got a whole beef. Girl, that ain't no goddamn beef. To me, beef is this. Beef is when somebody should be beef should be more organic than what we're seeing. When there has been some betrayal, okay? I'm talking about, you said you've been following, yeah, because I ain't been seeing you around, BL. Wait a minute, I just heard y'all's boy JW saying that earlier, right? Hold on, saying this right here. Lives don't make money. It's the replay because you can insert ads. Baby, I insert ads. I'm not saying nothing about it. Hey, how you doing, positive deposits? I'm not saying that a live makes the money. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying in your whole YouTube platform, y'all not making no motherfucking money to be acting like this, okay? And these ads really ain't, especially when you got a whole bunch of hoorah going on. Now, you get a bunch of ads and you got 7,000 replays. Yeah, maybe you can make $1,500 a month, okay? But most of the folks keeping up most of the shit don't have that. Even when their content is about beef. Okay? Illegitimate beefs for $200 a month is just stupid, in my opinion. Okay? So back to what I was saying. Hey. Beef should originate from betrayal. Beef should originate from like a physical act. Like if you physically try to beat my ass or beat my ass, you physically took something of mine, or that's betrayal. Okay? That's betrayal. So beef originates from betrayal. Okay? So my whole thing is this. A lot of these beefs, because somebody mentioned your name, ain't fucking betrayal. A lot of the beefs because somebody was sitting up in somebody else's chat that ain't even none of your motherfucking friend besides virtually. And now you got beef with them. That don't make no damn sense to me. Let me pivot real quick, y'all, because I'm all over the place right now. Now, moderators, I do not believe that don't stand for moderators. For me, if you are like me, where you and your moderators actually know each other, and my moderator is over on, let's say, James Caldwell's channel, and doing an LOL when he talking about me, or even being seen over there while he talking to me, I take that as a betrayal. I don't give a damn who don't. I do. Now, if you over there in the sky and you coming back, let me know my timestamps, that's different. That's different. Yeah, you can put ads right at the beginning too, but I don't ever go back and do that. You really can't. You can go in StreamYard like this right now, and then go like on your phone and go into the studio, and then make the current live you're in right now monetized. What's going on? Be quiet. Golly, all that whining in the background. I can't even think. You in some mess right now? Damn. I didn't even know. Now, so I do believe that if you're my moderator, my known friend, and you develop a platform, and you let somebody who's my enemy get on your platform and say disparaging remarks against me, I take that as an act of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? I take that as an act of straight up, undeniable betrayal. And this ain't me riding nobody's train. If you know me from 2018, you know how I feel. Okay? It's an act of betrayal, especially depending on what exactly it said. But it's also just not a good look for somebody who was known as my buddy, my friend for real, and we all outside talking and woo woo. Now maybe and been down for years and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck if I ain't never seen this person. It ain't a good look. It don't make no sense for you to be rotted off of me. Everybody know that, but you let my enemy on there talking about I have an open panel, and that's no hate on nobody. That's just how I feel. Hold on, let me ask this. So can us mods hold content creators accountable as well? Yeah, like, okay, give an example. Hold on, let me put this down. Let me put my what you call it down. Bia, I know you ain't scared of no panel. Hit that link. Sorry, cause I don't want to go back and forth with text. I mean, I will, but I agree, because what's funny, it's not a good look for a mod to be in the ops chat being friendly. Thank you. And I just don't understand how people can say this the beef sector and don't know that this will spark beef. This is betrayal, disrespect, and all kind of stuff. It don't matter if you ain't never seen nobody. Do you know how many Bloods and Crips ain't never met somebody from Jersey, and these folks are from California? But the set is still real, just like with the sororities and fraternities. They don't know everybody. Shit, I was just out with my mama today, and we was at this lady's shop, and when my mom found out she was a Delta, she was like, I'm about to, Lord, for anyway, I'm about to buy something. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get something, right? And we did that. But they didn't know each other. But they on code. You see what I'm saying? I believe what Olivia was saying the other day. Y'all know I don't know Olivia. Olivia said, we ain't gotta be unified, meaning stepping and believing, thinking the same thing and everything like that. We just gotta be on code, which is still to me a level of unity though. We just gotta be on code. We just need to know what it is between us. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the right set. Okay, you're not in the right setting right now. Okay, so yeah, I do think that there should be a respect. Uh, okay, so this is the thing. So let me ask y'all this. So if a content creator says, uh, see some act of betrayal, like I mentioned, going on, how do you think they should address it with the moderator or with the so-called writer? You know what I mean? So when the stuff happened with me in 2018, my play auntie that I have known on here for years, and she was also my moderator, was over. I wouldn't say she was in the ops chat, but she was visible in a chat that she had every right to be visible in. The thing that made it look crazy is me and the person's chat she was in kind of was, you know, it made by my moderator being a heavy person over there, it made it look like the bona fide supported that group over there, that content creator and the stuff they were doing. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's that's exactly what happened. That's what it looked like. That's what people were even saying. Is that kind of goofy a little bit? Yeah. Okay, but at the end of the day, people know you from where you at. You know what I'm saying? And with me, people know that I wasn't in none of that bullshit. So for my moderator to sit over there day in and day out, it looked like, and if I ain't gonna lie, I did get on panel a couple times with the person. I also got in the chat here and there. So if they was talking about something, I never did no beef stuff. I just talked about, because it wasn't always beef. It was like little stuff. I might have laughed or talked, interacted with people. It just looked like, and that was on the behest of my moderator. It looked like we were in support of the stuff. So what did I do? I brought it to my moderator offline. Offline. And we talked it out. And she understood what I was saying. I understood what she was saying, that she just liked the other content creator and she liked going over there. She liked the chat, and the chat was very lively. I said, okay, but I know you see that they sitting up here trying to say, oh, they with them, they with them. My moderator, although we understood each other, my moderator decided to keep on doing what she was doing. And we ended up getting thrown in a bunch of bullshit. And some of this logic that's used, that I'm seeing being used just as a spectator in the B sector, it just don't make no damn sense. If your dog is your dog, everybody know that's your dog, and then they go and get them a platform, that's like, okay, that's like Kelly going on tour for Kelly Rowland for her next album, and she didn't went and dug up Farrah for a background singer. What? If I was Beyonce, I'd be like, why are you even fooling with her? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how people don't hear that. But then they want to talk loyalty and talk who being real, who ain't, who's the ops, who ain't. But that seems really opic to me. Oppish. Now I can give credit. I can give. There were some things that was being said with that shit the other day, saying, well, the lady was new on and stuff like that. She probably didn't want to make no enemies. See, that's that thing right there. That's that thing right there. I totally understand that. Not want to make no enemies. You know, trying to have a quote unquote open panel where anybody can come say anything. But you know that that's too logical for that sector. Too logical. Anyway. So there's another thing. Oh my gosh, it used to be so fun over here. Listen, it's always been doxing, bullshit, calling of the laws, all kind of shit like this going on. Cut it the F out. Now, was it less sitting up on panels, arguing, going back and forth, screaming at the top of your lungs? Yes, it was. Was people using more comedic value, comedic talents? Hey, Miss Matthews, I forgot to say hey, sorry. Comedic anecdotes, wordplay, okay, dramatic effect, okay, what is it called? Satire and what is wrong with you? Satire and all that stuff like that. Yes, they were. So if you're new as of before like 2019, then or after 2019, you missed a lot of that. You really did. And that was what kind of kept it from tipping to the dark side. But don't let nobody ever tell you that there wasn't a bunch of uh, uh, civic uh, action going on. You know what I'm talking about? You know, lawyers, motherfucking, what's the people process servers? You got doo doo. What's going on? I just let you outside. Why are you doing that? Now stop it. What is it? Is it doo doo? God, dog. Oh, was calling people's people and calling departments, city officials and all that stuff. And it just got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse. And that's why now it's kind of like it's so played out. It's like, where do you go from here? Then couple that with the decline in monetary donations. I've been waiting to see who get a real job first. Hey, L'Oreal. That's real talk. Okay, because for us watchers, we look, we need all our ducats, our greenbacks. Okay. Hold on, I'm not too into the beef sector, but the other sector seem like the folks go where the wind blows. One day is one thing, the next day is the opposite. That's how it is in the beef sector. I know she is poor. That's exactly how it is in the B sector. Just a bunch of flip and flop, and then folks have nerve to stand hard on one person that flips and flops when that's the nature of the culture of the B sector is the flip flop, and that's how you try to keep beef going on for what is now almost 5 years. February 2018, that's when Kaya and them fell out. So, and really, it was after that the B sector got formed. It was later in 2018, so almost it's 4 years. Please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. You know, so what we're seeing nowadays, it's not really beef. It's I need attention or I need any little change I can get because I done fucked up somewhere. And to me, it's That's where y'all's boredom is coming from and all of it. Because see, I watch a whole bunch of other stuff in this shit. And everything to be said, I watch on times too, baby, because it's so much bullshit. I got to get through it. Okay. Um, you don't see a lot of legitimate. You see a lot of contrived bullshit. Like, have you ever been watching and been like, now, is that really something to be mad about? I have. Or did you really have to go that low and dirty for that little thing that happened? I have. And that's just what I'm saying. Hold on. That's the thing with drama. It fizzles out eventually, and a lot of the participants don't have any other content, or their supporters don't support the content. Exactly. Hey, I'm someone who can say the same. I've never been into the hardcore day in, woo, 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 but I've fallen out with about three or four people, and we had some going back and forth on here, and that drew in, you know, me new subscribers and new viewership. And then when I got back to just doing my regular thing, then what happened? Wasn't nobody over here no more. I garnered about 500 some subscribers throughout that whole Olivia and James and who's a I'm a lesbian and all that stuff that was going on last year around my birthday. That's big for me. It brought me out of my 2700 gap. And then the last 800 last 800 was a combination of Tim and JW, which both of them did try to do me, and that wasn't gonna never happen. Especially Tim. Tim definitely tried to do me. Uninvited to my damn channel, and this is what tripped me out. Uninvited to my damn channel, right? But I let him up anyway, interested in the man, genuinely interested, not shadily interested. And the nigga started disrespecting me. Because I wasn't talking about the subject matter that he wanted to talk about. Because I was talking about the subject matter that he didn't want me to talk about. Because I wouldn't let him dominate my platform. And this is where I started believing that the sector was just illogical. Oh, you going after gay black men? Really? Really? The stuff with me and Sean Bradley taught me another lesson. You wenches would sit up and say, oh, this person ain't right. These people were supposed to be friends, and this stuff happened and they ain't right. I'd be mad at it too. But then when it came to y'all fave, right? Just club chats fave, child. And the story was told, and the nigga was like trifling. It was like, oh well, that's just how Sean is. And I said, baby, you ain't got to worry about me, okay? I said, oh no. That's crazy as fuck. And so when I couldn't make no sense of it anymore, even though I owe two specific people, I owe their ass. Okay. I said, Chad, this don't make no sense to me. Bye. This don't make no sense to me. Goodbye. I just was sitting and listening to Wilson talking about some damn, what did he say? Talking about Brian and saying Brian was unraveling. And oh my gosh, mental illness. So what happened on Villanore's panel then? Was that not some unraveling? Could we allege mental illness on him? Because that shit that happened on Villanore's panel that night, that was totally unwarranted and totally out of so-called character. But we never know what's the actual character over there and what's the real person. But the chat and the content creators oh, it's some mental illness. Then that man was unraveling, and he was just going crazy. And maybe it's because of his mom and this a little. And I'm just like, bitch, look at the pot calling the kettle black. And the Villanor situation wasn't the first time that we saw the same shit that he was judging Brian on happen to him. That wasn't the first time we saw that man do shit like that. But those in the sector are the ones who garner the attention, the ones who are the most illogical. So that's what that's what I've seen, and that's what I'm commenting on. Let me drop this link again. Remember that it is Jumpstart July, where I'm making a video every day in July. Okay. This is a way for me to be more dedicated to my channel, be more creative, and interact more with you guys. And that it takes a lot of effort and researching for different things and graphics and stuff. So if you would like to support the channel, below you see my Cash App, or as always, you can super chat. Thank you kindly. So, in all that, I say, we need to get back to seeing some proper beefs. Okay? Some proper beefs. You know, where the antagonism makes sense. The error is really egregious. Okay? Do y'all hear that dog? The error is egregious. And the get back is verbal, funny, but truthful and real. You see what I'm saying to you? So I was over here minding my business like I do, okay? Minding my business like I do. And I saw some BS going on in the land, okay? Okay, I missed something. Okay. So I was out here doing what I do, and I saw some BS going on across the land. And when I was watching the BS go on, baby, I was like, ooh, this will go with my beef commentary for the weekend. And we gonna go and see the mess and the trash and the BS that's going on that I done seen across the land. I'm sure some of y'all have seen it as well. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to, please watch this clip, thinking about the difference between, or how this beef originated, the difference between how it is going down as opposed to how the beefs go down currently in the beef sector. And then I want you to look at the type of clapback, okay, that is given. I want you to judge. I need judgment on creativity, spontaneity, excuse me. But 50% of the score is readability. What do I mean by readability? I mean, what exactly, when you read somebody, you read them as the sector calls for or Rick Reed calls for the facts of their lives. Did you hear what I said? I said the facts of their lives. And I'm going to leave it there as we go into the BS that I saw across the land. And I see that chat is slowed down. I'm going to get on off of here. Hold on one second. So, Gillie the King, I don't know if y'all know who this is. He's a rapper, funny man, also known as a clown on the internet. Okay, he is, a hip hop, not a legend at all. I'm saying like a hip hop guru. There we go, guru and lover of hip hop from Philly. He talk a lot of noise. He's very funny to me at most of the time. And a lot of these known rappers and shit know this Negro. Because like I said, he does rap. He does get on the radio here and there and there and there. He's just somebody that then came up in the game and folks know him. But he be finding himself in some bullshit. Well, what happened was him and... Girl, I done sat here and forgot. Damn. I'm going to say it like this. Him and this other nigga got into it, right? And it's one of Rick Ross's partners or friends, associates, or whatever, right? They get into it. It gets to the media. And here go Rick Ross getting in the middle of it like a subscriber. Okay? They got the content on the, on their individual platforms. And here comes this subscriber, Rick Ross, with commentary for Gillie the King. Okay? Yeah, he has a podcast too. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say that because I couldn't really remember that. But yeah. Thank you, Eclectic Soul. Here comes this old messy ass, ain't nobody asked you subscriber commenting on Gillie. Okay? The Shade Room says, woo, Gillie the King had time today. Him and Rick Ross exchanged words online yesterday after he had some commentary about the rapper on his podcast. Looks like Gillie don't take well to the shots Ross took at him. Sorry, it's so little for me. But anyway, they talking about see previous posts. Maybe we should go to the previous post. Hold on one second. I'll give you a little back thing, okay? Y'all see how I'm setting this up, though? Hold on. Girl, you better be quiet. I bet she got boo-boo. You have to wait because your show went out before I start this video. You're going to have to wait, boo-boo. That's what you do all the time. Shucks. I'm sorry, y'all. But as I started telling, I was like, nah, let me run it back. Let me go ahead and run it back. Okay. Ooh, Rick Ross feed. My gosh. Okay, wait, there's one before this. Hold on. What the hell? Okay, so let me get back to this. Hold on. Oh, she works so. It's making me so mad that she keeps doing that. She just never does that when I'm not on camera. Let's see. Okay. Because they usually have the backstory. Okay, hold on. Okay. So this is what started it.
Reward the crowd more, and they still think the world won't come back. So they be on Instagram, they be on social media doing dumb. I just bought a cow. And all this dumb. Huh? Would you buy a cow? Hey, what? He thought I just bought a cow. Yeah, you know I was gonna bake. Seen you in them comments. I was gonna bake your goof. Yeah. Wrong with you. Don't ever comment on nothing about me. when you used to be a CEO, when you used to lie. It's like Wallow in the cell. This ain't got nothing to do with you, player. But you know I was gonna bake you dumb. I just want to kill. But would you buy a
Have a
cow?
shade room to stretch everything out.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm gonna keep
these old. They don't
Okay,
hear the
so
word
anyway,
of God no more,
I'm not
and
gonna
they
keep
still
fucking with
think
it.
the
Okay,
world
now
gonna
it's
come
messing with
back.
damn
So
shit.
they be on
Okay,
Instagram,
so
they be on
basically,
social media doing. I just bought a cow and all this dumb.
Rick Ross came in and said,
Hey, what? He gonna just put a child.
Yeah, you know I
okay,
was
so
gonna
Gillie the
bake
kid
King
says
in
this
them
on the
comments.
podcast.
I was gonna
Then
bake you
here go
Fellas,
the subscriber
let me
talking
give you the
again.
real game. When I spend more money on my cow huffs than you do on your wife and kids every month, you should take notes. But more importantly, meet my bear. This is my bear.
Now that's the subscriber's
I
comeback.
named my bear.
When wasn't nobody thinking about the subscriber.
That's Lulu, y'all.
Wasn't nobody talking to the
That's
subscriber.
my bear. Toast to the biggest. Fellas, let me give you the real game.
So that's Rick Ross coming back with that. And then here go Gillie. And listen to the clap back, right? Lord. Come on, what the fuck? Oh.
Listen, man, I'm only gonna tell you this one time, Ross. You better stop playing with me, man. You hear me? And mind business, man. Because you went on the Instagram page commenting about me calling me out my name for no mother reason at all. This is how it started. So I'm gonna tell you again, man, leave me alone, man. I see you little funky video. I spend more money on my cow's hooves than you spend on your wife. You're probably right. Because I ain't bought her, I caught her. She me because who I'm blessed to be, not because I bless her with a fee. But ain't you? Yeah, I put Molly all in that drink, she ain't know it. Goddamn, Ricky Raper. Huh? Stop talking about money, man, because money don't unlame a lame. There's a lot of suck-ass out here with money and you on the list. Matter of fact, you the captain of the Suckers with Money Association of America. And we ain't impressed. So mind your business. Because that's your problem. You always minded. Since you was minding Birdman business some years back when you was running around talking about, give Khaled the money, yo. Well, you give me the money, yo, him.
Right.
He got him in a 1914 slave deal. A Harriet Tubman joint that he signed when he was 19 and now he's 35. I thought you said a boss is one that guarantee we go eat. Well, why you ain't renegotiating with a real? Thank God he's white boys. He be broke, busted, and disgusted. He's a hell of a businessman, though. Salute to you, Meek. But stop talking about money, man. And stop pushing that Bel Air on, because they don't drink that more. I got the ice electric blue bottle, and I got the lime green bottle that float in the air like Aladdin's carpet. You don't want it, man. Drink that shit. And slow up on them goddamn lemon peppers because you're about a 6-piece away from a heart attack. Leave me the I'm telling you, this ain't what you want like Lil Durk first single. You better leave me alone. And one thing about me, I'm not no hater. I salute you. Your crib is immaculate. I'm talking about your crib is one-on-one. Unbelievable. But the whole Atlanta know you live dead smack in the hood. Right off Old National. 2 blocks away from the blackest Walmart in the state. You ain't had a good night's sleep since you moved in that mother. Got them niggas in Atlanta breaking houses. You worried about them jumping your wall every night. And I get that raggedy cow to Labor Day before out the wall and steal that mother. People riding all that Old National. Beat ribs for the hood. What's wrong with you, man? Leave me the man. I'm not want to play with Ross. You hear me? Yeah, CEO / drug dealer kingpin. Remember, we was on the same record label together, Teflon. Remember that? When you used to go to work, you tell, lock it in. Then you come home, you change your uniform, you put your hat on backwards, then you go in the studio and be a drug dealer kingpin rapper. Oh. Leave me alone, man. This ain't what you want. Listen, man.
I was totally here for this, okay? It wasn't nothing too crazy. It wasn't talking about no guns, no gangs, nothing. You got wasn't nobody thinking about your ass into my business. And now I'm just to tell I'm gonna read the facts. The facts is, okay, nigga, you was the police and you used to check, come home, flip the script, and then act like you was a kingpin, okay? You was on, you got your own little thing going, and you out here acting like you repping for the hood. You supposed to be putting the hood on and stuff like that. You all the business and da. But you wrapping your own bros up in raggedy ass deals and shit like that. You running around talking about I got a cow, I got this and that, and then all the people in the comments said, "Did you see the comments? The comments said from the first one I played." Well, that's a good investment, a cow. Well, I mean, he's doing it good. That's a tax write-off. The thing about it, it wasn't none of his motherfucking business to get into. To even have somebody have to talk to him about how your cow don't mean a damn. And nigga, you live in the hood, in the biggest house in the hood, bitch. All of that. Do a little comical side satire. Try to do his voice a little bit, even though I don't really think that's his voice like that. Not too tough. I don't know. But little comedy. And that was it. Subscriber not coming back no more. He was read, wrote, and erased. And that's how you do. Gillie the kid didn't come just talking no yang just to talk yang. He wasn't coming on here calling out Ross for the clout. Ross sidestepped, and then he put that nigga back in line and went on about his business. They didn't get together behind the scenes and say, "Oh, dude, do this, do that," and then we're gonna and then we're gonna come out with an album, or then we're gonna meet up at the woo woo. You know what I'm saying? All that little mess that we've seen go on in the B sector. He didn't start releasing exactly a map of Atlanta with where his house is at, doing a Google Maps, turning around because I know where Old National is. I'm like, showing the church's chicken place with the house door on it. Y'all been seeing them them churches with the damn White House door on them. He didn't start doing all that and showing folks how to get the gate code to get in the gate. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sent nobody to shoot the cow. And they still both making their money. You know what I mean, y'all? He ain't called the IRS to see if there's any tax evasion, no kind of mess like that. He didn't do none of that. And what did he do? He shut that fool down. I ain't got the dog in the fight. I'm just saying, I just watch what happened. He shut that boy down where he wasn't talking no more about undisputed truths. He didn't contrive and make up no bullshit just to have a show, just to have a comeback on the platform. Let me take this fool out. He ain't make no bullshit up. Hey, you want to know what happened? Nothing else to be said. Come on, black girl. Let's see what's wrong with you. I don't know what your problem is. Come on, get. And that, to me, is proper beef. Don't take, it's a side, you did so and so wrong in his record deal. Go. Oh, so you ain't even got to use the bathroom. You just in there making noise. Go ahead, go. Oh, you do. That's what. Okay. Go. So he ain't start hollering. I don't know why these people trying to play. Yeah, she did have the boo-boo. Okay, come on. Treat. What you want to do? Sit. Sit. Thank you. He didn't have to go and say, you put old boy in a bad deal, and his grandpa and his granny came and they threw arsenic in your water pool at the house, and your ass was in the ICU for 2 hours, and they thought you wasn't gonna live, and no embellishment, no bull, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that he told the truth, he ain't gotta double down on none of the bullshit. And use the truths that most people know or could vouch for to the ones who don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shit you can look up. You can see about. That's the type of shit I like. That's the shit that be turning my belly and have me rolling out. Get your ass up here. Come on. Come on, Bill. Let's go. Let's go. That's the type of shit that had me rolling around on my bed, had me laughing, trying to search all up and down, see what had happened and stuff like that. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See, she don't want to come in here because she knows she's going to get blocked off from going downstairs. She thinks she's slicker than me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening. I'm like, damn, the big sector should be like this. And when it was more like this, it was funner. Because you're like, whoa, like, it's the real shit. This contrived fairy tale bullshit that be going on a lot of times, it's not, you can't stick your teeth into it because it's made up. And then listen to me, y'all, listen. For when you're beefing, especially as Black people, there's certain respect and reverence that should be made to our struggle, or should be given to our struggle that we're both in. Even though if I don't like you, then you done lied on me, you done betrayed me, whatever. To reference any of ours that were fallen in the struggle, that have fallen in the struggle, as a sort of clown, or making reference to it to someone else that we're beefing with, is tacky and wrong. Then to get called out on it and double down just because of ego is trifling and wrong. You know what I mean? And I watched that happen, and I saw that person's chat okay it in the moment. Okay it with during the doubling down videos. And it was very disheartening. I knew that person, James Caldwell, was not going to apologize because he's an egomaniac. He thinks to apologize when he's wrong would admit defeat. And it's really not a defeat. It's an acknowledgement, okay, that I didn't do the right thing, which actually makes you victorious over wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? And people who act like they're so learned and refined and sophisticated, and this is just the act, I'm just on here to do my show, like Jay Wilson. Either being too scared, not wanting to even go into any adversarial places with James or whatever, sit up and say, oh, it was just people do what they do. It really ain't that serious, and all the other shit that he was saying is in that same character and category of trifling and wrong. I have to commend Olivia to a degree for being the only content creator to really say he was wrong and to say how. I didn't know she had did the same thing in regards to George Floyd and Breonna. That took me aback. But I did have to commend her. I did see her trying to keep it kosher between her and James. And it was starting to bug me. And then towards the end, she was like, yeah, that was just some wrong stuff. And then when the double down was even wrong, I was like, okay. But it still was a little soft, especially when we've heard her have a harsh tongue for so many people. But to even step out and just say it, I do commend her on that. I know Kwani went off about it. I do think that both of the sisters were teaching in their response to it. Wait, I'm sorry. So it wasn't Olivia the only one. It was Kwani and Olivia, the only ones I heard. I do think that both sisters were teaching in their response. Of course, they both speak a little bit differently, but I feel like the only one that gave the heat that was necessary for such an egregious faux pas was Kwani. To reference anyone as Emmett Till, even when Kanye did that song and referenced when he got in a car accident that his face might look like Emmett Till. Now, if he was saying that he had got ran through the woods by some white folks when they used to live in Oklahoma, if the white boys threw stones and stuff at him and stuff like that, and thank God that they didn't tear him up, like they did Emmett Till, I can understand that a whole lot better. A whole lot better, because it would be almost in the same situation that Emmett Till lost his life over some racism towards him as a child from other whites. I mean, from whites, excuse me. So, but that's not it. It's just a reference to a mangled face, as Emmett Till had. So Kanye is another one who I've always looked at crazy when that came out. I mean, I was in college when that song came out. And then for James to do that was definitely like, what the fuck? And then double down on it was crazy. When Olivia said when they called her out, like, again, I didn't hear that because I don't watch Olivia like that. But when they went off and told her she was wrong, she apologized. And for that, she was victorious. That wasn't a loss. You're victorious over growth and self-accountability. Eclectic Soul says, I lost a lot of respect for Jay Wilson when he downplayed James' joke. The joke was in poor taste. Very much so. And people say, we're not scared of Jay. We're not scared of Jay. Then what is it? Because you beefing with Kwani and saying whatever, like Emmett Till or whatever he said. I forgot exactly the words because I was so much not interested. What about that is not offensive to you as a Black person, which most of our chats are Black people? But then even as a human being, what is the deal? What is the apprehension? A cleanup, is that bad? Some little nasty words from the raspy voice, is that bad? That's crazy as hell. Especially from somebody who is not by me, but is respected in the B sector. For Jay Wilson to just let that slide, that's crazy. And then come back to I'm Black before I'm, well, we ain't see it. We didn't see you be Black before whatever, or be very, speak on that tragic event being YouTube B sector fodder. We didn't see that. Why, although Olivia was telling the damn truth? Hey, brown sugar. Although Olivia is telling the damn truth, why did she seem hesitant for a long part of her hesitant to really express the depth of her disdain? Now, she did get around to it, but it took her a while. And this is no slight, well, it's not me trying to clown. I really would like to know the answer. Remember, I'm the first one on YouTube to ever challenge James. I'm the first one that taught you motherfuckers how to not let him say anything about you. And I'm first, I was like, Lord, this man got a bigger platform. These people worship this man for some fucking reason. And it's probably gonna be a lot of back and forth between me and him. But he's not gonna lie on me. I'm gonna stand up for right no matter what else comes. And I did that. And ain't nothing that nigga said after that took not a stain on me. None of it meant a hill of fucking beans. Then he came back, come back every other year talking about, oh, she's a lesbian, that bull this, that, all that bull crap like that, right? And even when him and his crew try to pull up some old video that's supposed to prove I'm a lesbian because I was driving past a gay club on an Uber trip and said, that's where you go if you're gay when you come to Atlanta. And it's a really nice club. I've been in there with some other YouTubers before and the drinks were good and da-da-da-da. But that's supposed to prove I'm a lesbian. Still not a stain on me. It's all elementary and stupid and dumb. So I'm trying to understand, what is the hesitation to get that nigga together by anybody? Especially not when especially when he's doing the crazy shit he does on the beef sector, but even more especially with that Emmett Till comment. People just go with what suits them at the moment. Most don't stand on a thing, and that's a shame. I believe in standing up for what's right. James was wrong. He was. There was he could have not said Emmett Till and still roasted Quan. He done did it 11 times. I know it's 11, y'all. And then the double down. It's just added insult. That's a young fallen king whose death, whose trauma, whose physical appearance due to that trauma should not ever be in mixed words. Only in air of respect, in disdain, in retribution for what happened to him. He has nerve to host a panel and Becca Pizarro to sell the panel. She pay him dust. Oh, really? I ain't see. Like I said, child, you're over there with no damn Jane. No. Here and there when it's bullshit. But when here and there, when you have to go over there to see what happened when you're listening to somebody that you'd rather listen to, yeah. Oh. Is the sector dead? I don't know. We still watching. I wouldn't say that. Does some decency and order need to come to it? Yeah, I do. Think so. But logic has to come too. It just don't, and it's not going to. I know that's not ever going to come. So I'm gonna just keep itching away to where I don't even listen. I'm gonna just keep steadily getting away from it. Because honestly, I'm just telling you, it just don't be making sense sometimes. Most of the beefs are contrived. Most of the time, offense is taken on a minor level so they can scoop up 2 coins. Not a coin as in moss, but 2 coins, literally. I did want to come on here a long time ago and tell y'all to stop saying that man went to Mexico. He ain't went to no Mexico. If he was working like he was all the time, getting on here 3 and 4 times a day, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make a living and stuff like that. And then to have what happened to him happen, he didn't then go take the money that was given to him, that $3,000. I'm gonna still go get me a nah. It don't matter how many 401ks it is. I don't, and how crazy he act on here. I just don't see him doing that. And then you don't lose the visible amount. Do I think it was 60 pounds when he first came back? No. Do I think it was 60 pounds now? No. But you don't lose what we did see in 2 weeks. So you see what I'm saying? How shit don't be making no sense, y'all. And I'll just be having to turn the motherfucker off. Turn this damn YouTube off. I'm like, now how the F was he breaking the midnight oil to make money to live off of? Y'all took that away from him, one of his streams of income away from him. And then him with a whole house that he gotta keep. Just like he say, Dovey gotta have that party. Oh, baby, he gots to keep that house. Believe that, okay? He gots to keep that goddamn house, baby. And all the furniture in it. It better not start getting cleared out. See, that's the thing. He got to keep the house because he went on and on about the house. But he also got to keep the house for the D Ramsey comments. Then too, he also ain't clear nothing out the house to sell shit because the D Ramsey comments. So y'all be thinking, you think he gonna go take the little money, the little comeback money that y'all gave him, and fuck it off like that? No, that nigga sat down from not having to go out there to that hospital and been trying to stop eating and start moving around. I just be in the background like, girl, what is this bullshit? What is this contrived, not well thought out bullshit going on out here? If something happened to your job in over 2 weeks, you don't have that 8 hours to go do nothing. You know you out of control with your weight. You said you was already working on it like the week before the shit happened. 2 weeks before, maybe. Wouldn't you, if you were smart, like use that extra time to work on your weight? Oh my gosh. And I applaud him because I'm somebody who's a big person. I fight to try to keep control, to be a decent layout. Okay. Then I fight extra hard to try to get skinny periodically. Okay. So big ups to him. Not wallowing in that bullshit and finding something else to do productive. And I'm not gonna say I don't see no weight loss. I ain't gonna do him like ZT did him and said he lost 5 pounds in the shoulder. Baby, when I tell you I lay out. What did start in the shoulder, ZT. It did start in the shoulder. But I could see when he stood up the other day, I did think it was a suck in, but I still think about 30 pounds may have been lost. Yes, at this point. I do think so. And big ups to him. That's not a shade. That's me being a person who struggles with their weight and what I'm guesstimating and what I know can be done in a certain amount of times. This is me being logical. You did? Yes. So he went and had a surgery. He went and had the stomach surgery. First of all, if he would have had a whole gastric bypass, he would have been not as agile and whatever, like when he came back. That's a major surgery. And in 2 weeks, you still gonna be kind of immobile. Not saying you can't walk and stuff, but in pain and shit like that. Now he had to come back to start working again. You know what I'm saying? Getting this Skrilla. But no. So the gastric bypass was like no to me. The sleeve is like, okay, first of all, the gastric and the sleeve requires insurance. Now, let's just be logical. Maybe some of the extra money being made on YouTube was being used on some Cobra or something like that. Maybe he got another job again, got another placement, and got some insurance. I don't know. I'm just being logical because really I didn't put it down that fast. I put it down as the man, if he had any kind of surgery, would not have been as anybody had a sleeve before? I know somebody who had a sleeve. Were they up and clowning and the stuff within 3 weeks? 2 and 3 weeks? Laughing and all that. Do you know what a stomach surgery is? Laughing, baby, I ain't getting no real laughing in for about 4 weeks, okay? All right. So, I mean, I haven't had a gastric, but I've had C-sections. Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Much respect to you too. Thank you, I am. Thank you for that cash out. I appreciate you. But I'm serious about that. Like, I just be sitting back like, now how this motherfucker okay, come on. Oof, I don't know. So I'm gonna chomp it off to Planet Fitness and My Fitness Pal. Okay? Cause baby, all you need is a Planet Fitness and a My Fitness Pal app. You can get some weight loss started. Okay, so the sleeve people recover pretty quick. Okay. And I know someone who had the sleeve and they went back to work in 2 weeks. Okay. And he was just sitting in front of the whatchamacallit. But when did he have a sleeve? That's another thing. It had to be before the phone calls were made because he had to have insurance. No sleeve and gastric is both. No sleeve and gastric is both at least 4 to 6 weeks without any complication. I had a gastric 4 years ago, was down 6 weeks. Okay, gotcha. Congratulations for a successful recovery. But he was just sitting at the thing at first, you know what I'm saying, starting it off slow and things like that. But I don't know. I really didn't put this. This is the most time I didn't put into the whole him losing weight thing because I'm trying to explain that a lot of logic don't be being used. Okay. I really don't give a fuck. I'm struggling for real. Y'all saw that weight I lost last year? I'm 6 pounds back from where I started. Now, my mama, when I saw her today, she said, but you don't look it though. And I do agree, I don't look it. Even though I'm just 6 pounds away from where I started, okay? I'm not as heavy as I was. Like heavy looking and stuff. So, okay, so now to the subscribe. Oh, then we have in the B sector, we have LSA. And LSA, you know, swears to God that they are like moral compass and that they, you know, just read content creators for the BS that they're doing, and they're not as bad as content creators. Shit, me, them is some evil motherfuckers over there. Okay, evil. Sleeve is 5,000 in Mexico. Okay, so you saying that? What you mean by that? So you saying all the months he was claiming, I got $2,000, I got $2,000, I got $2,000, that he was stacking them $2,000 so he can go to Mexico, and then after the shit happened, that he went and got his sleeve. I don't know about that. Cause see, while you stacking them $2,000 and you own the job that he was on, you still got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Both sleeve and gastric, you have no energy for months. Walking around my house was a struggle. I have in-laws with sleeve with the same struggles. Both are major surgeries. And see, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Some of that shit he be saying that he eating, you can't eat that on no sleeve. My cousin got a sleeve, and baby, she was eating runny eggs for like a month and a half, and broth and shit like that. He said he had some granola, and so one day I heard him say he had something rough. You know what I'm saying? More rough. I was like, nah, I ain't going for the sleeve. I'm not saying the man didn't have it. I'm just saying I ain't going for it. Yep, I know somebody that went to Mexico to get it. She had really good results. Girl, I be scared to post me how they going to Mexico. Oh, my uncle got his braces in Mexico. I was like, child, I'm scary of it. I can't do it. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it. No. Oh no. My auntie was talking about going to Turkey to get some veneers because this lady that she knows, it cost her $8,800, and that's with the actual procedure getting done, the veneers, all that stuff like that, flight, hotel, and just the whole time, whatever she spent while she was there was a total of $8,800. So you think he did it in between the job and the grinder? And you going for the sleeve, child. Has anybody made a poll? I think I did see some polls when folks were trying to guess. I was like, Lord, jeez, I would laugh at that too if I was him. The fact that folks is going that hard. I think we're going too hard right now. I'm actually wanting to shut it down because I don't want a nigga to say I was thinking nothing about him too tough. All right, but yeah, I don't know. I was like, that turkey deal was off the chain, but I didn't get no damn money. I just watched Little Mo get. Baby, let's look at this real quick. I just watched Little Mo get.
Listen, man, I'm only gonna tell you this one time.
I just saw Lil Mo get her veneers, baby. I was like, absolutely not. Do y'all see them tearing up them people's mouth? Oh my gosh. Is this her? No. Hold on. Oh my gosh. What is. There it is. Okay. Girl, let's look at this, honey. Let's look at this real quick. Look at this. They taking off the old veneers. Look at her teeth. Look at them is stupid white. Look at them big ass teeth. Okay. Whatever. After you get the veneers, you can't eat what you want. I ain't know that. Yes, you have to get clear on each food stages, liquid, soft foods, etc. He may have had lap band. There's no downtime, and it seems like those people can't continue to eat regular. My aunt had lap band. I just really think the man had lost like 7 pounds when he came back home, y'all. It just came off in his little neck and his shoulders real quick, and then he been a little working out. He down 30 pounds right now. You know what I'm saying? And was sucking this a little bit in with while he was with them people in Florida. Like, I don't know. He could have had the money saved up to go get it done, go anywhere. I hear you. It's valid. It's possible. Yes, that dental drill gives me chills. I hate it. Yes, it does me too. Those are cheap veneers, easy to break. Lil Mo got doggy denture. So back to Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley is a trip. Okay, there is a archival type of place to go see old stuff, search up some stuff, go see old stuff. Okay. Some of them are a lot nicer than others, but most of them are evil and dirty and say mean and nasty shit just as bad as some of the content creators they talk about. Which we're just sitting here talking about the crazy asinine things that you're saying, and we're the moral compass and this, that. No, I'm not gonna say not ever. I'm not saying that they're not even there. To me, I was like, wow, I was so surprised at how many people on Lipstick Alley was not going for that Emmett Till shit. I was like, okay. I mean, I've seen them several times. I was very surprised at the morality and responses, absolutely. But baby, there are more days than that where they just as evil. So, I don't even understand that whole holier than thou that they be trying to have over the B sector and anybody on YouTube, really. They're not supposed to be implemented like that. Why? What is the part? What did you see that was not done right in that video I just showed? I don't get why people who don't have major dental issues opt for veneers. Mm-hmm. But I do get a hoot because I used to get offended by Lipstick Alley, but they're par for the course. So I do get a hoot by other folks who are more. No, James is not more tenured than me, but that I would think would be more Beyonce to the BS than me when they get mad about things that are being said. Like when they think that they shouldn't be on the lipstick alley. I'm like, what makes you any different? No, even with porcelain, you can't eat chewy foods and stuff, and porcelain can break. It just doesn't break as easily. Oh, okay. Porcelain crowns. I've heard of that. So, yeah. It's, sometimes when I hear content creators wilding out on Lipstick Alley, I don't say nothing because I know I have too. But I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is all they love this shit. And they love this shit. They love it. Come on, Kwani. Bring your ass out the what you call like you did the other day. I wouldn't even say nothing about it. Should I excuse me? Girl, I want to do a fucking satire or a parody of Kwani. I really have to get her voice down a little bit better. I want to do a Kwani, and I probably would do a James. But and I love this shit. I love it. She be doing it, baby. And when she get to sing it, but you know what? That's one thing I like about her because we do the same thing. Is that we do a lot of what do you do? What do you call it? We do a lot of if we're saying something and a word is in a song, then we got to sing the song. That is so funny to me. And especially all of hers is from when she was a teenager too. You can tell because my aunt is the same age as Kwani, and I was raised with my aunt by my mom, and see that's basically what veneers are, a mouthful of porcelain crowns. Oh, okay. Loves when people argue with you. Oh yeah, they do. But no, so Kwani's like the exact same age as my aunt, right? 52. And she and I grew up with my aunt in the 80s. My aunt was a teenager. I was in elementary school. So when I know all them songs, see Kwani from the Midwest too, so she know all the white folks. I ain't gonna say white folks songs, but the more pop songs of the 80s that was white people singing it and stuff, and it might even have a white like melody, like or a melody where you wouldn't think it was Motown or some stuff that most black people were listening to, which is probably true in the South and the East Coast, but in the Midwest. Yeah, we listen to that type of shit. And I'm actually Southern because I'm from Oklahoma. I say that all the time. I'm from Oklahoma and I'm Southern, okay? But a lot of people think that's Midwest, and we kind of grew up kind of the same way with like not having black radio stations, shit like that. So all them songs she be singing, all them like soft rock, that's what it is. The soft rock was, I know the words too when she be singing it. I just start hollering and laughing. But I'm someone just like her, like I could say, because right now, can you feel him calling in the air tonight? Okay. Hold on. That used to be one of my favorite songs. Okay. But anyway, yeah, you say a word and then the song, the drum in your head, you got to sing it. So I just think that's so funny to me. Now I don't like everybody says I don't agree everything that she says or that they say. I'll give that same disclaimer. But yeah, I do watch over there. And I heard Jay Wilson say something like, if you watch over there and you condone it, then you could be homophobic. And I'm like, I just don't be understanding how folks can say stuff in the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't know. But because you can watch anything and not be down for it. But anyways, oh, I did want to give you the title of Olivia's video where she was talking about the James thing. I'm not giving you the title so much for you to go in reference to the James thing. I'm giving you this title so you can go listen to the other part that her and Mr. Claude, I think that's his name, got to talking about. It was some teaching going on in there. It was some teaching. Miss Cheryl says I had lap band emergency removal, then sleeve, and got ulcers and GERD. What is GERD? You mean gout? Wow, what's GERD? I ain't never heard of GERD. Last year I had gastric bypass. Oh my gosh. Is it right? Is that right? Is everything good with your intestines and stuff too? With all that other like drama that you were having. Hold on, I'm putting this on mute so I can see which video it was. Girl, you best to. She said, I now weigh 160. Girl, I ain't been 160 in 30 years. Wait, not 30 years. Since I was 19. 23 years. Okay. I was 160. Highest was 307. Plus, I did plastics. Oh, okay. So you got tummy tuck, like removal of skin. To go from that to I can imagine some skin need to be removed. It's a journey. I had diabetes, now it's gone. What? Shut the F up, girl. I've heard stuff like that too about diabetes leaving under certain circumstances. Hold on. Hold on. So I would start like halfway through at like the 50-minute mark. From when, let me see where Claude is at, where he comes up. Okay, Claude comes up at, I would just start at 50 because she was already kind of leading into it at the 50 mark. And the name of the video is Lies and Deflection plus William versus Brian versus James versus Kwani versus the Emmett Till comment versus history. How did she get a long ass I'm trying to understand how she got a long ass title like that in there, because StreamYard don't be letting you do that. Not on my end. Not that long. But anyway, it's called Lies and Deflection. So that's the first two words. So and start at the 50-minute mark. They start talking about some real stuff that gives you pause to think as just as a black person, not as beef sector. And this is on Olivia the Oracle channel. I'm talking about as a black person. Y'all, I did not take no pictures of myself today. I was so cute. Everybody was telling me. The men was looking. This one man, I walked in the room, he just started clapping. And I tucked my head. You know how you tip your head to him, and he tipped his head back. Then I realized I'm just say thank you. So I said thank you. He said, "You look so good, sister." It's like thank you. Yes. Congratulations, Cheryl, though, for real. So that's just what I had to say. I just feel like more proper beefs need to be. If it's going to be a beef sector, let the beef be proper. You know what I'm saying? Let it really be about something, okay? And let's keep it since it's starting on YouTube. Let's keep it on YouTube. Let's keep it on YouTube. Thank you. I love your new look. You look absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. let's get back to roasting and gagging what you know about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? After all this docs and bullshit and stuff like that, y'all know everything. Roast and gag on that. Get on somebody's panel and get them tongue tied. And then be like, that's what I thought, and hang up on them. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. When they used to do skits and dress up as each other and challenges and then dog each other who was raggedy at the challenge, that was the cool shit. That was the content creator type of beef. Which is what it should be. And I know everybody's saying that, but maybe it's somebody who's not in it and who touts themselves as having a little bit more sense says it then. I don't know, child. Anyway, that's it and that's all. What time is it? Oh no, baby, I'm not going all late like before because I got to get up in the morning and do a soliloquy. So we're gonna come through with the soliloquy. We're gonna talk about V. Carter's question from yesterday and some other things. And I know that's right. What was I gonna say? That girl, no, that's right. I want to thank you. I want to thank my moderators for coming through. I want to thank I am for the Cash App. I want to thank y'all for engaging with me in the chat while I was live. And I hope that this speaks to content creators and subscribers and stuff like that. Let's get back to like organic stuff. Just start talking about other shit and then let somebody comment on some of your other channels like back in the day. Like Lovely T, like a Lovely T could be doing a commentary and somebody don't really like the commentary on Barack Obama or something like that. I'm just making up stuff. And then Lovely T saw that they made a commentary that they don't like a commentary. And then it's like, what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That, not just looking towards, I left a comment under last night's video as a reminder. Okay, thank you. Not just evilness and pettiness. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the soliloquy. Hi, Chelsea, mods in chat. GERD is acid reflux. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. And content creators, let's step up our game going into the 2023 and get us some graphics, niggas, some real opening songs with our stuff up opening, intros and outros. You know what I'm saying? Let's find us some music and shit like that we can use to keep folks more engaged and stuff instead of all that hollering like a fucking fool all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just on one platform that does that. People try to act like we don't do that over here. But yeah, it do be happening over there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm here for that. You don't have much intestinal tract. Oh, she's behind. She must have been behind because we done moved on. But okay, but I do want to hear this because I sure did say what was going on with her intestines. She said, I don't have much intestinal tract left. So what does that do? That probably limits her food. Even more so. Does it limit your ability to dispel waste properly? Since you don't have that much intestine. Do y'all know how much intestine you have? It's like ropes and ropes and ropes of intestine. Oh, you had to have the gastric bypass to solve the problem from the bad sleeve. Okay. Well, you better get it, girl. That girl said she was 160. I wish. That sounds like a size 8 for me. If I was 160, I'd be in between a 6 and an 8. Can you believe that? At 160. I would think that would still be a 12. It was needed. I'm a little older. Okay, got you. Yeah. So I'm barely left. I'm leaving out of a 14 right now. Okay. So at 200, I'll be in a 14 nicely. And all through the 190s, I'll be in a 14. Getting to the 80s, I'll be a 12 to a 10. No, I'll be a 12. 70s, I'll be a 10. 60s, I'll be at 8, 6, 6, 8. Okay. I hear you. Hell, plastics is needed over here on this stomach. Get into it. Plastics is needed. Ooh, all right, y'all. I'm gonna take my black butt to bed. I'm tired, and I gotta get up and cut the grass. Here's a more current picture. Where you can't post no picture. You talking about your avatar? Or did she send me something? I think that she's. No, she didn't send me nothing. Let me put this in here in case she want to come up. Oh, you try to update your profile picture? Let me see what's going on. Why it didn't update? I should have known Cheryl wasn't going to hit that link. Cheryl don't never hit the link. She be in the chat. She ain't going to hit no link, though. She been a bona fide for a long-ass time. Well, I'm glad you're satisfied and everything is healthy, and now you can move on to just enjoying it. Enjoying mobility, I know for sure. Because I can even tell at the way I am right now that my mobility is starting to slow. And I ain't nowhere near 300. My stuff already feel crazy. It's too much wiggle and too much jiggle. It's too much stuff. All right, y'all. So, oh Lord, y'all. I will see y'all in a couple of hours. Y'all get some sleep, okay? Oh, I see what people are in this mess now. Oh. And remember.
I'm tough. That's why they don't like me.
They be hating?
Yeah, they be hating when my money be right going. My funny. They be hating, man. Crazy.
One more time, because it's just, wait, hold on.
They can't take all this. This is a lot. It's a lot. I give
it's
from the time I open my eyes to the time I close my eyes, but I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And my coochie good.
Okay.
And I fried chicken.
Wait a minute, hold on. I had the mute on the whole time.
They can't take all this. This is a lot. It's a lot. I give
it's
from
a
the
lot.
time I open my eyes to the time I close my eyes, but I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And my coochie good.
Okay.
And I fried chicken hard the first time. I don't have to double back.
I'm tough. That's why they don't like me.
They be hating?
Yeah, they be hating when my money be right going. My funny. They be hating, man. Crazy.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me?
Oh, Sophia home now. Sophia home. Oh, Sophia home now. Sophia home.